Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today, you still see me in the same shirt I was a few days ago. I'm doing a second video with the same clothing I got on, so don't think I've been wearing the same clothing for about a week. So today, we're going to find out if this life hack from Google is going to work. And you're like, what do you mean? Everybody knows what this is. Okay. Toilet paper, tissue paper, paper towels. Okay, when it plugs up your sewer system or black tank, I read on Google, I Googled it a little bit, but I didn't find a YouTube video. Why not do a video and see if this really works? Now you see I got a yellow box in my hand. We did a video about talking about these a little bit, but I didn't tell you exactly what we're going to do. So I have a roll of toilet paper. My wife's going to kill me. She's not home, but thank God. I have one of her Tupperware bowls. Because it's the only bowl you kind of see through it a little bit. Okay. And then I have a box of Bare aspirin. Now what I had read in Google, it says that you can take Bare aspirin or some sort of aspirin. I went with Bare because it was it had like 325 milligrams per capsule. I figured this would be the one I would use because it's stronger. Stronger is better sometimes, you know. And it said 1 tablet for your tank. And I read where you could put aspirin in your water tank to keep it from going green as well. And it's not going to hurt you. I mean, don't go too crazy. But, I mean, I read you can put like 1 tablet in there for your water and it won't turn your water green. Excuse me. So, I'm going to do a video on seeing if the Bare aspirin, well, aspirin in general, will dissolve toilet paper. Now, I'm not going to put this in my black tank. Reason being is, what's to say it screws up my black tank in my RV? Now, if it works, I will definitely do it in my black tank. But the thing is, when you read something on Google, is it really true? Well, today we're going to find out. We got these 3 things to see if it really does work. Really? Does it work? Does it really work? Hey, Google, does it really work? Bing. I think not. I cannot answer the question because you're on video. Ha! All right, let's find out. So what I'm going to do, this is sacred to most people in this world. Can you spare a square? So I'm going to unravel just a wee bit because we don't like wasting too much toilet paper in this house. I'm going to say about this much because that's quite a bit right there. Now we use Charmin Ultra Strong in the RV, but we do not put it down the black tank. I sometimes forget, you know, and I'm like, oh, man, I forgot. And I'm half awake, I forget. So I'm going to first do this. Then I'm going to add, well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me think about it here. Okay, so we got to dissolve that. No, I got an idea. I know how to do. We're going to do this. All right, so we're going to put, like a scenario, I'll put some water in our bowl as if it were sitting in a tank, a septic, or whatever. And we're going to let it sit there and soak. Now y'all can see the TP in there, right? Am I right? See? This is the TP. Now TP is hard to tear somewhat. So you can see it's hard to tear when it gathers. And then eventually it balls up. Okay? What it said in the Google thing is that it will make the toilet paper disintegrate. So I am going to take the Bare aspirin and we're going to put it in a cup of water. Because I kind of thought about this. I said, you got to make the aspirin basically turn into a liquid in order for it to work. And I said 8 pills to like a gallon or whatever. Like, no. We're going to do 5. See, I got 5, 2, yep, got 5 aspirin in there, okay? And also, if it's too much of a pain to do, you always got aspirin. Alright. So, they're in there. I'm going to get some good warm water. I'm going to use a little bit hot. And I got to wait for the hot water to get here. Takes a second. And we're running off a spigot from the house next door. So, it takes a second for it to actually get the water going in here. I was running cold water today and the hose was hot from the sun. I was like, I need some cold water. Alright, so we're going to get the cup going here with a little bit of water. Alright. Now, I'm going to get me a spoon. An antique spoon at that. This is my favorite spoon, man. Use it for everything. Oh, that aspirin dissolved in a heartbeat, y'all. In that warm water, like it does in your body. So you want it to be warm so it will dissolve kind of like Alka-Seltzer does, you know? Alright, so now it's dissolved. Now I'm going to show you this TP before I go any further. See how that is? See how it's kind of, it's wet, but it's not dissolving quite that well. They said it will dissolve toilet paper. Alright, here we go. So, you can see, I'm not putting nothing else in there. Aspirin, toilet paper. Okay, here goes nothing. Is Google right? Here, I'll even shine down here, y'all can see it a little bit. Nope, can't do that. Hooey, there you go. So, oh, look. I'll be dipped. It's shredding up. Look at this. It's slowly shredding the toilet paper and dissolving it. Look. I'll be dipped. It really does work. Give it just a little bit more. Now I'm going to try to scoop this up. It's still kind of balling up a little bit though. Now I guess it kind of makes it flaky, I guess you'd say. So when it's sitting in that tank, look, I mean, it ain't like it was a minute ago, if you can kind of see. I guess my perspective is it makes it shred the toilet paper. And I guess if you're moving the RV around a lot, okay, here we go. Here's some really fine bits. It has that aspirin on there. I think it's actually working, man. Who knew? I mean, it's kind of doing it a little bit. What do you guys think? Do you think this is actually working? Comment down below. I'm curious. I mean, you're all watching this as we're doing this. You know? I mean, it's shredding that toilet paper up pretty darn good and awesome. I mean, granted, I got a ball here, but look how it's just crumbling apart. And it's still kind of cottony, but it's enough to where if you had a dire emergency and you needed to get that out of there, it's going to break apart. See that? How it breaks apart? Some toilet paper don't break apart like that too good. And then also it said to use a little bit of Dawn dish soap too. Dawn dish soap, borax, and something else. We're going to try that next to keep the smell away in the tank. I tried Dawn dish soap the other day, put it in the tank, filled it up. Guess what? The stink went out. But look at here, y'all. Look at that. That's not the same as it was a minute ago. This is real time. You're seeing what's doing to the toilet paper. Y'all see what's going on in there? Can you see? So I'm impressed. It shredded that toilet paper. It disintegrated that toilet paper. And it's not just from me touching it, but it's actually tearing the toilet paper apart. So if you think about in a tank setting, look at that. It turned it to mush, believe it or not. Enough to bust it loose in the tank And that's easy to flush if you wanted to flush it in a tank. And it's pretty much liquid. I mean, I'd love to get a better view for y'all, but this is the best I could do with the camera setup I got right now. See? Now I'm going to drain this water off, so I don't have to lose any toilet paper. Last day I almost toilet paper down my sink. Okay, see that now? A little better? Look, it has disintegrated that toilet paper. That is so freaking awesome. Awesome sauce, man. Check it out. So it basically, I mean, it's just falling apart on my fingers right now. So that is cool. Now it said also it will do it with paper towel. Look, people, paper towel. Why not? I'll throw it in there with the mix. See if it'll dissolve a paper towel. This is Bounty, by the way. The quicker picker upper. Will it dissolve a Bounty paper towel? And we use like the real good stuff sometimes. I don't think it's gonna do anything to the Bounty. We'll set it there. But you seen what it did to the Sherman. Sherman Ultra Strong. I will definitely do this in my black tank, man. That is so cool. Who knew? The aspirin would dissolve toilet paper. Alright, come on. Let's see if it'll make the Bounty go apart. Nah, I don't think it's going to do anything to Bounty. I really don't. Because if it would, it'd already be doing it. So, on that note, it was bogus about the paper towel. I guess it just depends on the paper towel you're using, really. I mean, this is really strong paper towel. Everybody knows the Bounty is real strong. So, I don't think it's going to do anything to the Bounty. If it would already done it a minute ago. But if you see how that is in that bowl, look at that. Isn't that awesome? So, I guess if you were camping and your tank was plugged, per se, and you couldn't get the gunk out, aspirin. Believe it or not. Throw some aspirin in your black tank. I threw about 5 in that bowl, and you seen what it did. So, who knew that a headache for your black tank? Okay. So, how this got started was my wife and I had an issue with our black tank. I was being lazy. I admit, we all have our moments where we're being a little bit lazy. And I know someone's going to say, yeah, you're lazy. No, I'm not the laziest person. And other people are that's around me. But I said to my wife, I said, we got to figure this tank out because I can't get it empty. There's too much toilet paper in there, and we use Sherman. So I looked around, did some searching on Google, looked on YouTube, didn't find anything on YouTube that pertained to the aspirin. I said, well, let's do a video. Let's try it out, see if it works. And you see for yourself, it did work to dissolve the toilet paper. And that's fresh toilet paper. I mean, that's straight off the roll as you can get. And I'm still sitting here looking at it. It is shredded to pieces, man. Look. It is like that right now. So it has now made that toilet paper over time almost like a liquid, and that will actually go through your black tank. So did the bare aspirin work? What do you think? I think it did. And then also I read to put some Dawn dish soap in your tank as well to help with the smell. It'll actually help clean it. It's a natural way. It won't hurt the environment as well. This is natural and won't hurt the environment, you know, it comes from plants. And then someone said use borax a little bit. And something else. Oh, and also like a fabric softener to put in there as well. The cheapest you can get, just like a cup of fabric softener and some borax for your tank. We have a really big tank in our RV, so being able to empty that thing out and not have it smelling is awesome. Summer's in, so the bacteria is going to get real stanky. Also, what we use with that, you can find it on Amazon, is the Happy Camper. Okay, that's what we use in our RV. It's for a holding tank treatment. One scoop treats 40 gallons. Okay, we put 2 in there. It helps a little bit better. Basically, it puts enzymes in there to help with the smell, and it's odor free as well. So keeps the smells down and keeps the pee and the poo from making a bunch of stinkies. So that's what that's for. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I do apologize, but here now, if you have a plug in your black tank and it's starting to be a headache, get you some aspirin. Okay? So y'all have a great, wonderful day. You know, sorry if this was a pain to watch this video, but get some aspirin to help yourself. So y'all have a great, wonderful day. God bless you. Hopefully you learned something from this. Who knew that aspirin would do this? Look at that. It is even better than what it was when we started the video. That's freaking awesome, right? Y'all have a great, wonderful, wonderful day. And you could use chemicals, yes, but this is more environmental friendly. It's better on a septic system any day of the week, you know. And I'm actually dumping my stuff into a septic tank where I'm staying at. So I want to be as safe as possible for his septic, because he just had to put in. So y'all have a great, wonderful day. God bless you. Hope you had a great day. Enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you learned something. If you got any questions, if you want to, you know, want me to check in some more Google phenomena and see if it really works, holler at me down below. Say, Busy, check this out. All right. But if you send me a link to something, I'm not going to click on that link. Because there's a lot of scammers out there to do that. I figured out a scam lately that I've been getting. It says Indiana Department of Revenue or whatever. It has a link, you know, for like workforce development. I know what that is. I said, no, that's a scam. So just tell me what you want me to try out, see if it works. It's got to be less than $10 of my time to spend out of my pocket to test out something. You know, I can't spend that much money because I'm on a budget. And if you see this video and you learn something, subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. I've asked for, oh man, 2 years now. If you guys can make this happen, make 1,000 subscribers, I will do a big blowout video for you guys, and I will tell you the whole backstory of why I started this. And it was mostly about the Suzuki, but you know, I wanted to teach some people some cool stuff, little tricks and things. I'll even show you probably here in about a month or so how to get worms out of the ground without digging. Believe it or not, I can show you how to get worms out of the ground without digging, just by using what is around you in a woods, and make the worms come up for you where you just pick them up off the ground. And all you need is pantyhose, believe it or not. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and all things are possible. Peace! And I'll talk to y'all later. Who knew? Toilet paper. When toilet paper gives you a headache. God bless. Later, and all things are possible.